Okay, here we go. Once again, it's on. It's your boy, Mr. Point Man, definitely putting it down for what is your point. And like I spoke a little earlier when I dropped another nugget on an early podcast, that we had time to go over some of the draft picks that this year's 2025 Dallas Cowboys have brought into the club for potential players for the 2025 season. Yo, and I know, like I said, we all got a little opinions about a couple of things, but today we just gonna kind of, elaborate on the first draft pick, Tyler Booker. All right, so where does he fit in? Is he a first day one starter? Is he ready? Well, we already know his pedigree was awesome. IMG, Alabama Crimson Tide, now the Dallas Cowboys. And that role they talk about, I encourage you to listen to his story. I think this guy was born to lead. He was born to play. This man left home 14 years old going to IMG. That's crazy. But, nevertheless, let's just talk about it. The type of competition he's up against right now with current Dallas Cowboy players. Looking down at my notes, looking at the offensive line right now, we got Cooper Beebe. We got Brock Hoffman. We got guards, which is Jack Anderson, Texas Tech. Don't really know him, but he's there. TJ Bass. We got Sadiq Charles, Rob Jones. I know these names that we don't even know about. But they're on the team. They're on the roster right now as we go down through it. And we got our tackles. It's Earl Bostic. And I think he got released, but I'm not sure. You got Tyler Guyton. You got Dakota Shipley. You got Terrence Steele, Nathan Thomas. You got all these guys right here, right? That's showed up on the team, And some guys I probably even forgot about. So where does he fit in? Okay, now we know Brock Hoffman is a dog. And we know he filled that position, when Zach Martin was out, We know we still have TJ Bass, who actually played a little center. And I think he played some of that right guard at the same time. So these guys, they're going to put the best five on the table. How do y'all feel about that? How you feel about that? Rookie coming in. I think this rookie's ready, though. If you just listen to him, he's not really, he's not one of them guys that just fell off the turnip truck. This guy can play, man. This guy can play. And sometimes that's all you need is a guy like that to bring some energy or bring some heat to some guys that's been there for a minute. And we know we struggled on that line last year, if y'all really want to know the truth about it. And they said, why didn't we have a run game? Well, you had a brand new left tackle. You had a brand new center. And you had an injured right guard. That's a lot for 1 year for a running back to overcome. So then you say, well, CeeDee Lamb needed some help. Well, did it really matter? Because Dak didn't have time to even go through his progression. Now, when you solidify an offensive line, for those who that don't know, and you bring in some fresh meat at running back, not saying that Rico Dow wasn't good, but he just wasn't a game changer, but he was good. But you got some game changer running backs now. Then you got a second year Tyler Guyton. You got a better recovered Terrence Steele. And then you got a dog in Tyler Smith and a dog in Tyler Booker. And I can't forget, my man Cooper Beebe. Now you start asking yourself, we still need a number 2 wide receiver. Well, let's talk about this for a minute. They signed Kevon Turpin to a $30 million deal. They didn't sign him just to do punt returns and kickoff returns. He will be a part of that offense. He will be in that slot. Okay? But I know a lot of people forgot. And they advocating for a number 2 receiver. Well, I mean, it's cool. But we got to give these guys time. Who was there last year, who didn't get the benefit of having a good line or a Dak Prescott to see what they can do. Let's give these young players a chance to see what they can do. But anyway, it's your boy, Mr. Point Man. What's your thoughts on that? Holla at me on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me on YouTube. Subscribe. What's your point? That's WHATZ. Your point. Not an S, it's a Z. Mr. Point Man. Let me know what you feel about it. How y'all feel about it? So every day, it may be every other day, depending on how the day's going. I'll be coming back and we'll be highlighting and putting a few things out there. Right now, I think Tyler Booker is a day one starter. I think he's ready for the NFL. If he's not, I think we have a few options. There were some free agents that came over as well. We can't forget about that. But anyway, holla at your boy, Mr. Point Man. Definitely putting it down.